Morning, folks. It's early if you're in the States or in Canada or over west, going west. It's 10 o'clock here. It's Black Friday 2025. Brooks's Bass Corner, of course. We're bringing you all the best bass gear deals that I can find you. Third year we've done this. See how it goes. We're here till 12:30, so we've got 2.5 hours. Got an early finish because I've got to get off for a gig, doing a Queen tribute over in Essex tonight. So early sound check, early setup, out the door at 12:30. So come on in. We're talking bass guitars, bass effects, bass amps, strings, accessories, maintenance gear, cases, gig bags, anything that you find wherever you are in the world. This isn't just UK specific, although most of the deals I'm going to talk about to start the show are going to be affiliate link based. So it'll be amazon.co.uk, THOMANN in Europe. I was hoping ANDERTONS would get their new affiliate system up and running before today. ANDERTONS, you haven't sent us any details regarding the new system, the links or anything. So I don't know if the trade doubler affiliate link is working. It might be, it might not. I will just rattle through the deals as we see them. I'll put as many on screen as I possibly can, but we'll see how we go. You, all the way from Australia, singer from one of my old bands. Good to see you, young man. All right. That's just thrown me a curveball. Gareth Harrison, good morning, pal. Good to see you. Thank you for all your work this week. I will be rattling through all the stuff Gareth's been sending me. It's been fabulous. You're working at the moment, listening in the background. We'll interject when I can. That's all good. It's going to be frantic, guys. So put your seatbelts on. Seats back. It's going to be high octane, as I recall last year and the year before. This is quite sedate compared to how it gets. So once we start rattling through the deals, I'll put as many links as I can. If you're watching on YouTube, welcome people on Facebook and Instagram as well. We're broadcasting out on StreamYard. All the deals are in the description box on YouTube. So literally there are affiliate links there. So you can click through and see the items. For the items that we aren't affiliated with, I will mention them on screen, show them. But for those retailers, if you're not an affiliate retailer with the channel, I'm not putting up links because it will just, well, if you're looking at the description box already, it's very full. And I've literally got about 800 text characters left to use. So affiliate links get priority in the description box. They will be there as long as this video is on YouTube. But obviously the deals won't be there. For the Amazon affiliate link deals, just so you know, I went through this on Tuesday night's live chat. Good to see you, Electric Lowen. The link has a 24-hour active tracking cookie. So once you click on it, it'll put a cookie on your device, whatever you're viewing the video on. That link, in terms of offering the channel an affiliate commission, is active for 24 hours. So if you click on that link now, you've got until 4 minutes past 10 UK time tomorrow in order for Brooks's Bass Corner to get its affiliate commission. If you add all these deals into your basket and then you're going to go through them on Sunday, that's entirely up to you. You can decide that, but the channel gets no benefit. We get no affiliate commissions on those. So as I say, once you click on an affiliate link for Amazon, I don't know when they put this rule in place, but it's the rule at the moment. We've got 24 hours. So if you're going to help the channel, if you want to help the channel with affiliate commissions, once you click that link, you've got 24 hours to go through with that purchase. After that, you still get the deal. We just don't get the affiliate commission. So in the description box, I'm putting all the affiliate links in there. You'll also find affiliate links there for the Bass Centre here in the UK. Hello, Barry. Hello, Jill. Hello, Dave. Top Cashback, vidIQ, StreamYard. You'll find links there for Brooks's Bass Corner merch, of course. There is a Black Friday deal, but you've got to spend €70 to get 25% off. And actually, from Monday, I think through till the end of next week, there's a 20% off deal where you don't have to spend €70. But if you want to help the channel, you're going to spend a load of cash. Thank you very much. The affiliate links for the merch as you can see. The affiliate links for the merch are in the description box already. Let me just check I've gone through everything there. So merch, affiliate links. There's also direct links for the Brooks's Bass Corner store on amazon.co.uk and amazon.com. There are links there. You can go through. There's loads of items in the store. Anything you buy from the storefront, we get an affiliate commission on. Like I say, affiliate links there for the Bass Centre here in the UK, Top Cashback, StreamYard, vidIQ, THOMANN, and there on THOMANN you will see I've broken it down into sections. So again, we have a Brooks's Bass Corner store on THOMANN. There are store sections for, well, departments, if you want to call it that. Bass effects, instruments, cleaning products, string products, accessories, and bass amplification. For all those watching, whether you're on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, please give the video a thumbs up. It costs you nothing. It doesn't cost you a penny. It's literally a tap on your mouse, a tap on your phone screen, a tap on your tablet screen. Helps the channel, helps me, helps the video, pushes it through the YouTube algorithm. Hopefully more bass players get to see this, save loads more money. On that note, let's start rattling through this. It's coming up to 10 past 10. So I'm going to literally have the description box for this video in front of me, probably for the next 45 minutes. We're going to rattle through the deals. I'll try and post as many of them up on screen as I can so you see what I'm talking about. So I need to just put that in there, and we want that to be there. So first deal. Whew, right, get ready, Michael. Put the teeth in. Just checking air in. Right, off we go. Rotosound. FM66 steel Funkmaster strings, 3090 gauge. If you're a fan of Mark King, Amazon.co.uk are selling these at £19.50. Let me just share my screen so you see what I'm talking about. Here we go. And I'll try and keep that screen active the whole way through the live chat. So let me just increase that, shall we? I think that might be all you're going to get, actually. No, sorry, we'll get this right. We'll get the formatting right, and then it'll be great, won't it? Do that again. So, well-oiled, slick as ever, as you can tell. Let's just get this right, because I want you guys to be able to see what I'm talking about. Okay, I think that's probably about all we're going to get. Let's just change the background there so we get something a little tastier, shall we? Have some basses in the background. So, let me see. Can I expand that? I think I can. No, doesn't look like I can. Okay. It's all playing silly buggers, isn't it? There we go. That's a bit better. Right. Yeah, FM66 Funkmaster strings. These are the strings Mark King uses. They're the strings he popularized when Level 42 started. The difference being he used to use Rotosound Superwound Funkmaster strings. They were nickel. These are steel, but they're the same gauge. 3090, very bendable. Very supple, slim strings, okay? If you want that Mark King twang, that Mark King sound, Amazon are doing them, £19.50. All the links for what I'm showing you here are in the description box on the YouTube video. So if you want to help the channel, the affiliate link is there. You click on the link, it takes you through. Add the product to your basket, go through with the purchase. We get a small commission. £19.50. I haven't found those strings cheaper anywhere else. So, and they've been around about £19.50 for a couple of months, but they keep going up, down, up, down, up, down in price. Today, £19.50. Next product, let's have a look here. Again, Amazon, Ernie Ball Flatwounds, 4500 gauge, $24.99. Let's see if that updates. It doesn't, does it? So I'm going to have to pull each of these down each time and put it back up. Right, got it. Okay. I was hoping I could just have one screen. As I keep clicking through the deals, it would automatically update, but it's not doing that. So yeah, Ernie Ball, super slinky, flat wound, 4500 gauge. £24.99. Apparently it's 50% off. They're normally around 50 quid, which is the RRP. So if you're looking for some cheap flatwound strings, and Lord knows flatwounds are not cheap, as I've found out on a few occasions looking in recent times, they're not cheap. So £24.99, so allegedly 50% off. Again, link is in the description box. We've got some Rotosound swing bass Roundwounds 5-string set, 45 to 130s, £26. I need to share that with you. There we go. It's trying to keep up. There we go. 5-string set, 45 to 130s. So code number is RS66SLD. £27, 22% off. RRP is $34.83. So yeah, they're 26 quid. I will try and keep up with everyone's posts and comments as we go through. It's going to be a little tricky because this starts to get like a bit of a steamroller as we sort of get momentum through it. John Cooper, you're listening in the background. Thank you very much. Good luck with your annual PSB. Look forward to seeing what goodies you can find. Keep watching, John. Keep listening. So yeah, Rotosound 5-string, 45 to 130. So it's 45, 65, 80. 105, then the 130 on your low B. I'm just checking. Yeah, it's standard gauge. Yep. There we go. Yeah, so that's that. Next one, Ernie Ball nickel Roundwounds. Again, 5-string set, 45 to 130 on Amazon. £17.80. So that's almost £10 cheaper than the Rotosound. We need to share that screen, Mike. There we go. That one. So the good folks at home can see what we're actually talking about here. There we go. Yeah. That one, that's what we want. £17.80, 29% off. RRP is $24.99. Now, on the Amazon page for Ernie Ball strings, you will see loads of different color packets, different deals, and it says see available options. So that is basically gauges, string windings, scale lengths. You have to click on each one to see all the different options. So for example, you can get a set of a 4-string set, 50, 105 regular slinkies, $16.49 instead of $19.99. That should be what's on the screen at the moment. It is. So as I'm updating that screen, we're good. They've got the Super Slinky 45 to 100 Roundwounds. They're £16.60 instead of $19.99. If we go into there, we have got, that's all the options. Oh no, there we go. So you then have style name as well. So 4-string, 5-string, 6-string. Loads of different deals. 45, 105 hybrid slinkies, £15.90. Usually $19.99. So I guess I've got to click through each product, go through the different strings. Right, here we go. So we did the 1649s. We've already done those. 5-string sets. There's a 5-string set, 45 130s at $17.80. 4 strings are, we've done those. That's good. Right, 6-string sets, as in 6-string bass. Cheapest set there is $33.49, which are the 6-string long scale slinky bass, 32 to 130s. Okay, going to the next one. These are the, what's called, well, it said beefy slinky. Don't ask me, I'm just the messenger. 65 to 130. It's a 4-string set. So if you like a bit of heft on your strings, 65 G string, my God. You'd need to recut your nut, if you'll pardon the phrase. I know it's early. Kids, cover your ears, but yeah, you'd need to recut your nut. $27.99 for those. 5-string set, if there is such a thing. £30.62. 6-string. No, they are what they are. Right, okay. So let me get into here. That's 40 to 95s at £21.99. You got 45 to 100 to £16.60. Okay, right, I see. You've got to go via string, then the product, and then see the available options. Do your head in. Okay, that's just right. Got that. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's all the deals. I've rattled through them. I have. Very good. So that's the Ernie Ball deals on Amazon.co.uk. Okay, let's delve back in here. We're going over to THOMANN here. They have the EBS MultiCompPedal, £133. I'm just waiting for that to fire up. It's 16% off. Anything else? Best price they've had in the last 30 days is £159. Pedal's been out for, goodness me, 20 years? 25? No, not 25. 23 years. Going back to when I first started using EBS stuff. This is the blue label version. 3 controls with a mode switch as well. Link is there in the description box. Affiliate link. Again, we have a whole Brooks's Bass Corner store on THOMANN. You'll find the links in the description box at the bottom. So that's there. That's 133. Going back to Amazon, there is a Squier, the cheaper Fender range, of course. This is called the Debut Collection. A P-Bass, 11474. Let me add the screen for you. They have them in different colours. So if you're looking to buy, maybe you don't even play bass yet, but you want to start, they have various colours. Or if you're buying for a child or husband, boyfriend, whatever, there's a variety of colours there. So it's a fairly standard P-bass design, standard bridge, 2 controls, volume, passive tone, split coil pickup. As I say, Squier by Fender. And it's a P-bass, gets you playing. 11474, 15% off, 134.99 is the regular RRP. They have them in black. There's a red one, of course. Then if you go up in price to 134, they have the Sunburst, they have Sonic Blue, and then there's a Seafoam Green. So those are 134.99. There's also a package deal, which is the bass, a gig bag, small Fender amp, lead, tuner, strap. Is that strings? Looks like a set of replacement strings, couple of picks, and a stand. And that whole package is $274.99. By the way, gang, if we see any products and you think, oh, I'd like a link for that, put it in the comments. I'll get you a link and I can post it up in the chat. So if anyone wants a link for that whole setup, it's $274.99 on Amazon. Messages flying in here. Gareth, I have one of those Squier Ps. I let others use at open mics. Great for the money. There we go. Okay, so that's that. There's Ibanez. There's a number of Ibanez basses here. So this is an Ibanez Geo GSR 200 SM, priced at $211.65 on Amazon. Let me just share that screen. There we go. Put me down the bottom. There we are. Very good. Yes, so this Ibanez bass, volume, pickup, pan, and I think it's a bass and treble, I think. $211.65, 31% off. Regular retail price is £306 in that sort of natural black burst finish. Looks like a sported maple top. There's also a black version, if you just want simple. That has 2 single coil jazz pickups, whereas the previous one has a split coil and a PJ setup. Split coil and a single coil. And then there's also a natural brown 5-string version, which is, might be more, it is £232 and 5 pence, 15% off, which has a pair of humbucking pickups there. Again, volume, pickup pan. Or is it 2 volumes? Let me just check, actually. Let's have a look. Features and spec. Okay, it's not telling me. That's good. Okay, let me just check what that spec is. I want to see what those controls are doing. Let's just find out. Bear with me a moment, folks. Let's just find out. Passive pickups, fat EQ for bass. It's got to be more than just bass boost, surely. It's the Fat 2 EQ. Oh, here we go, Ibanez, thank you. We'll get it right in a minute, Mike. Okay, equalizer is a Fat 2 EQ. Here we go. Right, neck pickup volume, bridge pickup volume. Right, 2 volumes, passive tone, and then a Fat 2 EQ. And it doesn't tell me anything more. Ah, here we go. Active bass boost adds additional low-end power. There we go. It's got a Hatoba fretboard, B10 series bridge. Yeah, there we go. That put that to bed. Okay. Let's see where we're next. Back to Thomann. I like the look of this bass. We were talking about this on Tuesday night. This is the Sire Marcus Miller Z3 4 4-string bass Stingray copy. So let me just share this screen with you so you can see what I'm talking about. It's in blue. I'm not sure if they're offering any of the other colours. I think it's just the blue one. Maple neck, maple board. Stingray copy, 3-band EQ. Let me just check that you are getting that. You are good. 298 today, which is 21% off. Best price in the last 30 days was £375. Mahogany body, maple neck and board. C neck profile, C-shaped neck profile. 42mm nut width. It's 4-string, of course. Stingray based. 22 frets, 3-band EQ with a push-pull function, which will probably be active-passive, I would imagine. And yeah, everything a good size should be. But 298, that's great value in my book. But I haven't tried one myself. Actually, a lot of this stuff I haven't tried myself because they've put it up in the sales. Unless I go and buy every item, I haven't tried it. Anything that I have tried or reviewed in the past, I will tell you. Okay. Also, while we're at Thomann, we've got the Source Audio Ultrawave Multiband bass pedal 132. I'll actually zip through to this here. Source Audio. Here we go. They've got the guitar version at 129, but there's also the bass version, which is here, 132. 39% off. Best price in the last 30 days, £218. Hopefully the picture will start appearing shortly. Where's the picture gone? Come on, Thomann. It's not there, is it? It's a multi-band processor. Offers 37 different options to split frequency bands. 44 selectable distortion, overdrive and fuzz effects. Dual channel compressor and expander with versatile control options. 8-band graphic EQ, adjustable noise gate, bypass, controls for drive, level, mix, which is also bass, treble and mid. All controls can be freely assigned to different parameters. As with any of the Source Audio pedals, you can hook it up to a Mac, PC, whatever device you want, and you can start adjusting all the internal effect parameters. Very flexible. And also, for those who don't know, if you buy a Source Audio pedal, you can actually allocate the effects from the other pedals in that range. So if you buy a distortion pedal, you have access to all the presets for all the other distortion pedals they sell. If you buy a modulation pedal, so chorus, flanger, phaser, tremolo pedal, if you bought the chorus pedal, you can access all the other effects, again using the NANOWEB interface. Once you hook your pedal up to your device, you can access all of the parameters and download the different effects to that pedal. It's bizarre. I don't know why they do it. They must be doing themselves out of some money. But anyway, Source Audio, great effects. I've got 4 or 5 here. But check that out. 132, 39% off. It's not been cheaper in, well, past 30 days. Cheapest price was 218. So that's a deal. Okay, where are we here? Back to Amazon. Okay, I'm going to just get rid of that. Okay, wall hangers. The lovely Stacy was mentioning on the live chat 2 weeks ago that she was looking to purchase some wall hangers for the basses she's got in her collection. Stacy will be in bed at the moment. It's, what time there? 26 minutes past 5 in the morning. Morning, campers. But anyway, there's a wall hanger here, and it's gone. There we go. That's the one we want. These are $7.99 on Amazon here in the UK. If you want to buy 2, there's an offer to buy 2 for $12.95, which is there. And that's 28% off. As I've said earlier, all the links for these things I'm showing you are in the description box. If you click the links, and go through with a sale, buy the item, we get an affiliate commission, which helps the channel, keeps us going. And like that. Right, that's the wall hangers. Okay, also on Amazon, Elixir, one of the few bass string products on Amazon that has a discount. I need to share this with you. Just bear with me a moment. Going with that. So these are Elixir nickel plated NANOWEB extra long scale 4505s. There might be some more deals here, so I found these last week. 36% off, $28.89. RRP is $44.90. And now I see they have included some more products in their deals. So I'm going to click through the options. So here you've got the 4-string 14077. 4-string, yep. NANOWEB coating, 4505, £38.17, 15% off. We've then got those which we've done. There's the 4-string medium gauge, 50 to 105. NANOWEB coating, $33.89, which is 25% off. We've got the 50 to 105 medium. Is that me? No, the long scale, the package is saying. $33.89. Let's have a look here. We've got other options. It's a 5-string set there, 4,530 at £48. That's £5.90 off. Just see if there's anything else here. Note that regular price. Nope, they're all done. So that's the Elixirs. That's all I've found. Haven't seen any others anywhere. Not just on Amazon, but anywhere. Okie doke. Right, we are in here. Okay, back to Amazon. An Ibanez Geo GSR 180, priced at $166.25, in kind of like a gun grey. I'll show you this. Just let's add that screen. There we go. And that is $166.25, which is 22% off. RRP is $214. It's a entry-level Ibanez. That's either going to be 2 volumes and a pickup pan. It's either going to be 2 volumes and a passive tone, or volume, pickup pan, And again, I think it's 2 volumes and a passive tone. So yeah, with split coil, pickups like a jazz. Sorry, teeth in mic. Come on, 2 single coil jazz pickups, not split coil. What are you talking about? Single coils. Thank you. Apparently the color is called Baltic Blue Metallic. It looks like a gun grey to me, but there we go. I think, is that medium scale? More product details, please. Here we go. No, it's full scale length. 34-inch scale. Just the picture made it look like it was a little shorter. No, it looks right. Oh, it might. Hang on. I love it in their details from the manufacturer. String spacing, and then it gives you the actual string gauges, not the spacing. It's the GSR4 neck type. Okay. So that's there. 16625. Okay, another Amazon Dunlop 6504 System 65 maintenance kit. So if anyone's been watching the workbench videos we've been doing recently over the past couple of months, you'll know I use all this sort of stuff. Let's just get in there, show you what we're talking about. So it's this, isn't it? It's the Dunlop System 65, or some of the products anyway. So you'd have seen me using the guitar polishing cleaner. You get the ultimate lemon oil in there. I tend not to use the lemon oil, but if that's your thing, go for it. And then you've also got the Ultra Glide 65 string cleaner and conditioner for getting your strings clean. You've also got a tuner winder there as well. That's coming in at $31.44, which is 15% off the RRP of $36.99. So if you're looking at these products, the cleaners and stuff, and you're thinking, I don't know what to do with them, check out the workbench videos. I'll put the playlist link in the comments section. Just bear with me a moment. Let me stick that in there. Don't forget, folks, please give the video a thumbs up if you would be so kind. Subscribers are welcome, of course. But let me put the workbench playlist link up, and you'll see what we do with the workbench videos. And hopefully that'll give you an idea how all these sort of cleaning products and maintenance products work. Here we go. Shareable link would be good. There we go. Thank you very much. Where's Fort? Good to see you. There we go. So that's a link through to the workbench playlist. So like I say, if you're looking at the maintenance products, and you'll see stuff today on Black Friday, and you'll think, I don't know what any of that's for or what it does, check out some of the workbench videos, and hopefully that'll give you an idea. Okie dokes. So there is some more things like that further down. In fact, we can do that. Let's double up on that. So if you just want the cleaner and polish, you don't want the other products, there's a 118 milliliter bottle of this. Let me just click on this, which is $4.99. So if you just want the polish and you're doing a bit of shopping, maybe you need something to get you over the £35 for free shipping, there is this. There we go. So a small bottle of the cleaner and polish. Stick it in your gig bag. You've always got it when you're at gigs if your bass is looking a bit grubby, especially as we go into Christmas and December and gigs get a bit frantic and your bass gets a bit messy. Go to the next gig next day, you haven't pulled it out of the case since the night before, you get to the gig and find it's just covered in sweat, smoke machine grot, snow machine grot. That's the worst, trying to get that off, although very often that's just like soap on your bass. But you need a quick polish on the bass. $4.99 for a bottle of that today, and I think, yeah, 50% off. It's usually $8.99 a bottle. So that's for the 118 milliliter bottle. Okie dokes. And as I said at the top of the live chat, if you are anywhere in the world and your local retailer is doing bass deals and what have you today, email me links. There's a ticker running along the top of the screen. You can email me, brooksysbasscorner@gmail.com. Send me the links. I'll stick them into the live chat so everyone else knows about them. Okay, I've got my email running there. For those people who are tuning in thinking, oh, I'll join in on screen like they do on a Tuesday, we're not doing that today, unfortunately, because this is all just a little bit too frantic to be able to accommodate that. And we do only have 2.5 hours. In fact, make that, it's not even that anymore, is it? We've got an hour and, yeah, it's less than 2 hours now, so... An hour and 54. That's all we got left. Right, let's go through here. So we did the maintenance kit. Right, Rotosound, nickel wounds, swing bass, 4,505, £19.50 at Amazon. I will share this screen with you. Let me show you. Yeah, £19.50, 24% off. RRP is $25.67. Some of you who were here on the Black Friday deals last year will know Amazon were doing those strings for $12.99. I know, because I bought a bunch of sets. And by the time we got to Black Friday, they'd all gone. So, as I said on Tuesday night, and I've said sort of over the past couple of weeks, if you don't subscribe to the channel, when these deals happen and I post up a quick video to say Amazon or whichever retailer is doing string deals, you won't know about them. So if you subscribe to the channel, you get all of those alerts whenever I find good deals that I want to share with you fine people. If you subscribe to the channel, you'll get those alerts. For the eagle-eyed and those who get involved with the channel on a regular basis, I was posting up a lot of these deals from Thursday and Friday last week via community tab posts. I'm surprised that a lot of these deals are still going because, like I say, last year Amazon sold out of most of their string deals before we even got to Black Friday. But this year they've still got all that stuff there, thank God. But again, if you subscribe to the channel, you'll get the community tab posts and you would have seen all of this stuff rattling out over last weekend and through this week. But yes, Rotosound RS66 LDN nickel roundwound strings, 4,505s, £19.50 on Amazon.com today. Amazon.co.uk, not .com. Couldn't find any Rotosound string deals in the US on Amazon. Right, we've done that. Right, Fender FT1 Pro clip-on tuner, $9.99. Amazon again. You can't have enough clip-on tuners, frankly. So this is a fine purchase. And was that $9.99? Did I say? Yeah, 29% off. Usually $13.99. You know, perfectly adequate for stocking fillers. So this is the clip-on tuner Generation 1. They're doing the Generation 2, which looks like this. And then the picture doesn't upgrade. You can get the Generation 2 for $11.99 instead of $13. Hang on a minute. Why is the regular price of both the Generation 1 and the Generation 2 $13.99? What's going on there, Amazon? So, right, the Generation 1 is $9.99, which is that. Generation 2, and they don't update the picture. I can't find a picture of the Generation 2. Okay. That's good. Okay, and then there's an accessories bundle, which is what? What does that? That's a 10-foot instrument cable, the clip-on tuner, first generation, and a 2-inch polyester strap with a red Fender logo. Apparently it's a Black Friday deal, $17.99, 33% off. I just wonder why they didn't update the pictures. I want to see what the second generation version looks like. Okay. Tis what it is. Tis what it is. Okay, we now go over to THOMANN, the Palmer Pocket Amp for bass. Let me just share this with you. Hopefully you guys are finding deals here. So that Palmer Pocket Amp bass is £99, 16% off. Best price in the last 30 days was £118. I have no experience of this. I don't know how good it sounds, but it seems fully featured. And if you scroll, hang on, if I just put myself there, if you scroll through the pictures at the bottom, you'll see how it looks from all the different angles. So there are various connectors and ports on the front and the side, and I think the back, or is it just the front and the back? Jack sockets, XLR sockets. There's drive mode on there. DI. Is that a foot switch control? Let me just see that. Foot switch so you can mute and bypass. And there's a cab emulation on there. So flat, modern and vintage. Parametric EQ, bass and treble, drive, blend, saturate and volume. I don't have one of these. I'm tempted to buy one just to try it out and review it. Let's see if there's any reviews anyone has actually placed on here. 148 customer ratings, 4.5 out of 5. Great practice tool and maybe for recording too. Amazing clean channel packed with features. Allows you to play bass on the beach. I'm guessing, is there a battery facility with this? There's an auxiliary input. There's no USB connection. Powered with an optional 9-volt battery or a power supply. Okay. Aluminium housing, effects loop. Let's see, 3-band equalizer, 3 sound modes, active and passive bass. There we go. If that's something you're looking for. £99 on THOMANN. Okay, this is one for you, Gareth. I need to share the screen so that people can see what we're talking about. It's the 9-volt rechargeable lithium battery 4-pack. So I use something similar for powering LEDs. So I bought this, what was that, 2 years ago? A pack of 4 of these, different brand. For powering LEDs, not base circuits. You can use it to power base circuit, but I don't trust how long they'll last. So basically, I can there's the cable, so you can recharge 2 batteries at once, and it was a pack of 4 batteries. They connect at the bottom. I number them so I know which ones are charged, which ones aren't. I use them for LEDs in bases. So if it's a single battery to power all your LEDs, you get about 6 or 7 gigs out of them. If you've got 2 sets of LEDs, like my GBs have a set of LEDs on the front, the sides are fiber optics, and then there's a cluster of LEDs in the headstock for the logo. Generally get about an hour and a quarter out of 2 batteries. Then they need to be recharged. So if you've got a pack of 4, you got 2 in the base ready to go, 2 charging while you're playing. When you get to the break, swap the batteries over, and you got bright LEDs for the whole gig. That's how I do it, and they work great for me. So those today, or during Black Friday, $18.99. I think they've gone up in price. They were $13.99 last week, so maybe they've sold out. They were cheaper last week, most certainly. Let me just have a little check. I'll go back into my community tab posts, and I can tell you, they were cheaper, weren't they? I'm sure they were. Here we go. Bear with me, folks. They were £13.59. The deal's gone. We get to Black Friday, the deal's gone. This is what I'm saying. If you subscribe to the channel, you would have seen that offer last Friday before they sold out. Not to worry. Okay, we carry on. Right, Amazon Fender Super 7250 nickel strings, 4505 gauge, £16, 96p, 50. I knew we wouldn't get through with that one. 15% off, 16.96. Let me share the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. Hoping you guys are finding deals just as I am. Like I say, send me emails, brooksysbasscorner@gmail.com. I'll include anything you guys find in the show if I can. So they're 4505. The regular 4500 gauge is 19.99. The 40 to 100 is 18.95. These are the cheapest ones. So £16.96 for those. And again, MusicNomad. Now we need to talk about this, don't we? So this is what I'm about to post up. This is the MusicNomad Fret Guard B34. Product number. Got to get the product number right. If you don't, you'll get the wrong guard and it won't fit. It's the MN805, which fits 34-inch fret scale. So if you've got a regular size bass that's regular long scale, it's not medium scale, it's not short scale, and it's not 35-inch scale or longer. It's got to be 34. You want the MN805. It's the MusicNomad Fret Shield. Weirdly, the label on the box for the one I've got says Fret Guard, but anyway, Fret Shield. What do we use this for? Right. Again, if you go into the chat window, you'll see I posted a link to the Workbench playlist. In the last 4 or 5 months, I've been using one of these. So in the old days, when you wanted to do any fret work or neck, not neck cleaning, because you wanted access to the neck, but when you're doing fret work, you would mask up the neck. So you'd tape up the fingerboard, leaving the frets exposed. So you didn't damage the coating or the actual timber on the fingerboard. You'd spend hours doing that and getting all the tape, and it'd be really fiddly. It'd be really annoying. Then MusicNomad brought out the grip guards. So basically a small piece of metal with a slot, and you hold it over the fret, and it's got a handle, and you do the work on the fret, and when you've done that one, you move to the next one, carry on. So you didn't need to tape up the fingerboard anymore. This thing takes it to a whole new level. So the price on this, it's not showing the price there, is it? You see the buying options. They were, here we go. The deal's gone. The deal is gone, Mike. That's good. So again, this is what happens. These deals, they launch these Black Friday deals a week in advance. You get to Black Friday and the deal's gone. So last week, this was £68. And now it's not. But let me just see if I can find the 805. Now, see, it's got the guitar ones, but the bass one now isn't showing. Sorry, guys, you missed the deal. It was there. It was there last Friday, and it was £68. I'm here looking at see if we can find one. Is that the 35? No, that's the 25. That's for guitars. Looks like we missed the deal. Sadly. Yeah, we missed the deal. It was last week. And actually, yesterday, this was still showing up as available, so it's gone. It's gone. So I'm talking about it, and it's gone. We might find one elsewhere. Who knows? But anyway, what this does is you can attach it to your fingerboard using bands. You fit it in place, attach it to your fingerboard. You then basically can do all your fret work in like a fifth of the time. It's so quick. It saves me ages. I can literally do a fret clean and polish in about 15 minutes. Used to take me double that just to tape up the neck. Hopefully we'll find one somewhere else. I need to go into the video details and get rid of these deals that are no longer available. Sorry about that, folks. Let's just take these ones out that aren't there anymore. That's a shame, MusicNomad. You would have shifted loads of those. But again, if you weren't subscribed to the channel, you didn't see the deal. They've gone. Okay, remove the battery one as well. Okay, we will go over to THOMANN for the MusicNomad Premium Guitar Care Kit, £36. Here we go. Westford, is there Dunlop green polish wax that you use? Not that I've seen yet. I think there might be something on THOMANN that was a double pack. I'll let you know in a second. Gareth, Legacy Strings on Strings Direct are just rebranded Roto Nickels and are $14.99. Thank you, sir. I'll post those up shortly. We'll just rattle through the ones I've already got here. So, as I say, MusicNomad Premium Guitar Care Kit. Again, if you don't know what these products do, check out the Workbench playlist here on Brooks's Bass Corner. I may well put the link in the description box later if I've still got character space left. So on THOMANN, this is £35. What was it yesterday? 36. So see, it's gone down in price. So you want to see how to use all this stuff. So you get the microfiber polishing cloth. You've then got the suede polishing cloth and the microfiber detailing cloth. You then get a bottle of the guitar polish. You get the Guitar One. I can't remember what that one's for. You get the fretboard F1 oil, which I use on fingerboards. I think the Guitar One is the cleaning product. Let me see. Guitar One is an all-in-one cleaner, polish and wax. Thank you. Fretboard One is the fingerboard oil, and the guitar polish is, I think that's just a spray, which can be used on nitrocellulose and polyurethane finishes, not suitable for matte finishes. Correct. The polish maintains, shines, and protects the finish. That's it. Thank you. Whereas the Guitar One has the polish and wax as well. So that's £35. Staying on THOMANN, we've got the Ibanez SR300EB. So you'll know, I'll put the link in. I do reviews and demos of this bass. And, right, I need to get that video link. Just bear me a moment. I'll put the review up. So I think this is a great bass. I've used it on gigs, bought one to do the reviews on the channel. I've reviewed them for Bass Guitar Magazine and Bass Player. I think it's a great bass for the price. This is the review video that I'm posting the link for. So at the moment, Amazon have got these on at £333. There are different finishes, and as you look at the different finishes, there are different prices. However, THOMANN are doing the black model. So let me just bring that up. Check the prices are still the same. They're doing the black model, which is this one here, for $299. And normally that bass is around £300, so it's about right. But this one is $299. I can show you the different pictures. Hopefully you're getting this on the screen. I think you are. Here we go. It's kind of a matte black, but $299, a great bass. Active 3-band EQ, coil tap switch for the pickups. You can happily gig with this. I do. I do, with the red one. So that's $299. Okay. The red one, THOMANN are doing at $304, which is the model you see in the videos. Then there's that one there. Well, if you want to spend £100 more, They have the EDX, which is a very fetching finish, I have to say. Yeah. And that's when you start going up a level, you start getting all the extra finishing and gold hardware. Nice bass. So that's an extra 100. We've done the black, we've done the red. There's this one, which is a more natural brown wood body. Hopefully you're seeing that, yeah. And there's this one, which is an IPT. It says gloss black. That's $299. I think that's got a bit of a sparkle in the finish. Yeah. And then we got $419 for this beauty. Very nice, $419 for that. So there we go. Right, moving on. Back to Amazon. D'Addario, loads of string deals for D'Addario, so we'll probably spend a little time on this. Just bear with me a moment. Just taking these off. It's done. Yeah, you done that. And that. Done that. Yeah, cool. Okay. I'm just checking everything. Just check the stream health is okay. I think we're okay. No, not that one. Okay. So we want that. I'm just checking the stream health is okay. I'm assuming everyone's seeing and hearing everything okay. Yeah, it's all good. Right, that's fine. We get back into this. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, folks, if you'd be so kind. That'd be great. Right, D'Addario, NYXL strings. Just bear with me a moment. We want to share that. There we go. There we are. 29% off, £26.80. These are the sort of next range up from the EX. Is it EXP, their range? The NYXLs. 4,505 long scale. So those are £26.80. Now, when you start getting into D'Addario strings, it starts to do your head in a bit, because there's so many different variations and possibility of what scale length, what metal they are, what winding they are. So I'll try and do my best here. So long scale, light top, medium bottom, £26.80. Right, we go to mediums, £24.30, 36% off. That gauge is 50 to 105. If you want to go to 5510, they're £26.80. Regular price is £37.90. Go to a regular 5-string set. They're £32.40. 30% off. Regular price £46.50. And if we go to the regular light set, which is 5-string, they are £33.05. RRP is $49.99. So you're saving just under £17 a set. I used to get 3 sets of strings for 17 quid, and I'd have £2 left over for a bottle of pop. Not these days. Not these days. Hopefully, they might work for someone. Gareth, loud and clear. Good, you can hear us. Good. Bill Derbyshire, good to see you. Hope you're well. Check in. Emails all running, folks. If you find any deals, email me and I'll put the links up in the chat box. John Hunt, you're watching us from Facebook. He's having a laugh. Good boy. How are those GBs, John? How are those GBs? Right, let's get back into these strings. So the light, top, medium, bottom 5-string sets, £28, 40% off. Wow. Okay. Regular, £26.80, 29% off. The super lights, £26.59, 30% off. Now, if I'm rattling through these quite quick, if anyone sees a set and you just want me to give you a link that you can click on and go through and buy some, tell me. Otherwise, you're going to have to come in, either use the link that's in the description box and then find your way through here, or you're going to have to go to the Brooks's Bass Corner store and then find the products for yourself. But if you want a link, just message in the comments and I'll provide the link immediately. Right, where are we there? Okay, yeah, so the super light set, $26.59. Those are $40.95s. Richard, wherever you are, that's the set for you, $26.59. Regular lights, which are $4,500, $37.99. You're only getting 14% off there. So the most, or the way this generally works is the most popular sets don't get much reduction. The ones that aren't so popular, but to be fair, as I've found many times through my career, doing some string experiments and trying different gauges, you suddenly find a set that works for a particular bass where you thought in your head, I'll just use the same set, same gauge across all my basses. Don't do it. I've been down that road, and when I then did some research and go out and try some different sets, I know it's not cheap, but if you find strings at a good deal, a good price, worth experimenting, because a bass maybe that you don't play that often or isn't your go-to bass can suddenly have a whole new lease of life with a different brand of string, different gauge, different type of winding. Try it. I guarantee you'll be surprised. Okay, 45 130s, that's a 5-string set, £34, no discount on those. So that's the D'Addario's all done. Now then, Ibanez strings, you may be seeing these on Amazon quite a lot. In fact, I can use that link probably. Let me go in here. There we go. Right. Okay. $16.99 for 4,505 set, which is 15% off. Ibanez strings generally are relatively cheap in price. I've not used any, so I have no experience. I don't know what they're like. And actually, any Ibanez I've ever had from brand new has been fitted with the D'Addario's, so I have no experience of these strings. Maybe they're made by D'Addario, I don't know. But anyway, the $16.99, 15% off. Regular price is 20 quid. The 6-string set is $21.25. I think there were some 5-string sets. Let me just, there we go. There is £18.69, 15% off. $21.99 is the RRP. Not hundreds of different sets, just a couple of different sets. 6-string nickel. Oh, we did those. 4-string, different gauge, 4,505. This is for the micro scale, so it's for the micro Ibanez basses. £17.63 for a 4-string set. $24.16 for the 5-string set. Okay, we got coated nickels here for the micro range, £24.16. What are these? Carbon strings, electric bass strings, carbon coated nickel wounds, 4,505, £28.90. Yeah, done those. There are acoustic bass strings, Ibanez strings, £40. £40 for a set of acoustic strings. Okay. There's some deals here. 5-string Ibanez. What's that? 45 to 130s, £18.69. 4-string, 4500, 516.99. We've done those. More micros there. There's some Ibanez acoustic bass strings, carbon, 40 to 95s. More for Richard there, £26.09. There's an Ibanez THOMANN bass there, 185.30. As I said, the SR300, you want one in red, 314. You've got the GSR M20 Geo series, the micro short scale in walnut, 19475. We're looking at silly money there. The Geo series GSR 180 in black, 14620. Saving about £27 on that. There's the walnut GSR 200 4-string, 208.05. You're saving about £54 there. Here we go. Okay, let's get into these deals again. Okay, Dario. Oh, okay. We're going to the different ranges here. So this is on Amazon. I'll share the screen with you. Okay, we'll go through these again like I did with the other range. The old throat's gone a bit dry. And I've got to sing today. That's a joy, isn't it? Right, here we go. Okay, these are the XL range. It's the different, not cheap in terms of quality. Excuse me. Not cheap in terms of quality, cheaper in price. So these are the nickel wound strings. EXL 170, 4-string set, 4500s, £17.30, 32% off. Regular price is £25.50. Cool, the old throat's gone a bit dry. So that's for the long scales. Now, I've got different... Yeah, you click on the list and suddenly it's like 100 different types. Right, I'll just go top to bottom. See if there are any other deals. There are. Okay, the EXL 160s, which are 50 to 105, long scale, £17.80, 30% off. We're going to go through the whole lot. If you want a double pack of those, they're £35.60. Double ball ends, currently unavailable. 5-string set, 50 to 135s. They are £27, no discount. Custom light set, £17.70, 31% off. 4505 EXL 165s. Okay, super light Richards gauge, 40 to 95, £22.69, 11% off. 5-string set, 45 130s, which are £22, 48% off. They're normally 42 quid. Blimey. Okay. Okay, right. Light 45 to 100, £17.30. Custom light 2-pack. So this is 4505, 2 sets, £35.60. 35.95 set is £21.90, 14% off. The 45 to 100 double pack, £23.29, 48% off. So that basically comes out £11.65 a set. Now we're talking deals, folks. If you want a link for that, tell me and I will put it up. Bill Derbyshire, THOMANN are doing a great 48% off Phil Jones bass nano combo. I know that one. I'll be getting there shortly, Bill. We'll be getting there. That's a deal and a half for those. So that's £11.65 a set. You get 2 sets in the pack. So let me get a link for you fine people, because I'm sure someone will want those. Putting it in the chat. Here we go. There you go. And if you buy those, we get an affiliate commission. So let's get back into here. So that's the light double pack. Right, heavy gauge, 5510s, £19.99, 22% off. This is the light 5-string double pack, £35. I don't think there's a discount there. Super light double pack, which is 40.95s, 22. Richard, Richard, Earth to Richard. Are you there? 40 to 95s, 2 sets in a pack, £11.35. That is basically per set. Let me put a little link in there for you folks. Hopefully some of you will get some string deals here. £11.35 for D'Addario nickel wound strings. I'd take that deal if I were you. So that's super light double pack. Right, custom light. These are the 4000s. £19.70, 23% off. Light. So this is the 5-string 45 to 130 double ball lens. No discount, 60 quid. Double ball lens strings. Not the cheapest to get. Bass Center Elites are probably your cheapest bet for those. Okay, 4505. Sorry, 45 to 135 5-string set, 26 quid. Super light 5-string, which is 40 to 125, 29.49, 12% discount. Super light, this is 8-string. Wow, £42.50, 32 to 130 gauge. Okay, 4 sets to go. Custom light for a 6-string, 32 to 135, £32.49. Yep. Piccolo bass, 20 to 52. Good Lord. That'd be like playing a cheese grater. £18.89. Then we got double ball end lights, 45 to 100. £42.56. Okay, and light 6-string 32 to 130 gauge are 28 quid, 25% off. There you go. There you go. So that's the D'Addario strings done, dusted. Okay, where are we? Pedaltrain, right, this is on Amazon. Now, hopefully this deal is still there. It was last night. Is it still there? Come on now. It is. Although I think it's more expensive than it was. Pedaltrain was 129. Now, oh, it's a quid. A quid more expensive. It's still 11% off. £146 it was before. Let me just add this to the screen. Here we go. So yeah, that's 130. It was 129. Regular price is 146. 11% off. It's the 22-inch with the soft case, not the hard case. Classic one. There's the one with the tour case, is £180. I'm just clicking through the different options. You've got the 18-inch Classic Junior with the soft case, 114, 5% off. Not saving much. You got the 18-inch with the tour case, 152. I use Pedaltrain. I think I've got a Classic 2 for when I'm doing festival shows. So that's got all my pedals on for Uncle Funk and Decades of Dance. 22 is there. Yeah, no deals on those. The 24, which I think is the Classic 2, it is. With a soft case, is 134.99, 10% off. With the tour case, there's no discount, 159. 32-inch, which which is the Classic Pro. 158 instead of 188 with the soft case, and if you want it with the hard case, 349. Not cheap, but the cheap, well, there are a couple that are in there that are discounted, so it's all good. Okay, we are off to THOMANN. Warwick Red Label strings. So let me just end that one. We'll share this. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, folks, please, if you'd be so kind. There we are. Very good. Right, THOMANN Warwick strings. These are nickel wound, 40 to 100 gauge. I've got a bunch of these in the cupboard, and steels, which we'll get to in a moment. They're fine. They're great. I'll be using a set on my John Deacon-esque Fender Precision tonight for the Queen tribute, and they're fine. I use the steels rather than the nickels, but they're £8.70 for a set of strings. 4-string sets from THOMANN. Link is in the description box. Fine string, I have no issues with them at all, so all good. And if you want the steel version, they're 10 pence more expensive, and they are here. He says, get the screen up, you dope. There we go. That one, there we are. So that's those. So they're £8. What did that say? £8.70. So like I say, I'll be using a set of those on the Fender tonight. 4000 steel strings, £8.70. Not the cheapest. There's still a set that's at Bax, which we'll get to in a moment. But again, because we don't have affiliate links with Bax, THOMANN gets the priority there. Okay, on Amazon. That's the dog having a bark at the postman. Behringer POWERPLAY P2. It's IEM amplifier. Let me share this. We want that. There we go. So people look at this and go, I don't know what it does. Why do I want one of these? They're £22.60, 14% off. So, for example, tonight I'll be using IEMs, but I'm on a wireless setup. So my monitor feed comes directly to my in-ears. I don't have a monitor on the floor. They come to my in-ears. But it's wireless. It's on a wireless pack, Sennheiser. Lovely. What this Behringer unit does is, instead of being wireless, you're cabled. So it's no different than if you had a monitor at your feet. But it allows you to use IEMs, and you clip it on your belt. And it basically acts as your monitor. So an XLR cable runs into that bottom section here. Yeah. And you put the unit on your belt strap there. It runs on batteries, unless it's running on phantom power. I think these run on phantom power. Can't see. Gareth, do they run on phantom power? Features and spec, let's see. Oh, it runs on a rechargeable lithium battery. Okay. So it's not running on phantom power. Okay. That's all right, though. And basically, you put your headphones in the top section. Up there. Somewhere. There's a video there. Shows you how it works. And basically, your sound man still does all your monitoring. But it comes via that cable. Or you can do it via an app if that's what's, as long as it's all. Depends what your PA mixing setup is, but either way, they're worth having one. I've got one in my gig bag and I keep it there. Some bands use this, some go with the wireless thing. If I'm not moving about the stage and I have no reason to, and it's a small stage or a big band, you're going to be stood in one position, especially if you're doing a lot of BVs. You might as well just have the cabled version. It they're bomb-proof, really. I've never had any issues. But £22.60. There is another cheaper version, which is the PM1. That's $9.50. I'd just go for that P2 if I were you. Okay, last one in the description box at the current time. Then we'll start getting on to all the other stuff. We've got literally an hour and 10 minutes to cram the rest of this in. That was more Strigs. That was more D'Addario's 4000s, EXL 190s, £19.70, 23% off. There we go. Right, let's just clear this down. Get rid of that. That can go. That can go. We'll have a quick rattle through THOMANN. So let's, I need to share this. Bear with me, folks. Hope some of you are finding deals. I know I sort of go through this really quick today, but it's the way it has to be. And like I say, please give the video a thumbs up if you would be so kind. Right, we've got Cyber Week. You should be seeing that. Let me see if I can make it any bigger. Can I make it any bigger? No, that's kind of it. Okay, let's see if I make it bigger in my window. Does that? No, it doesn't. Okay. Just see if there's any other options here. No, no, no. Okay, it is what it is. Right. We'll go through. I've got to go through, rather than the whole list of products that they're doing, because there's thousands, I need to go to categories. So we want guitars and basses. We want basses is what we want. Electric basses, thank you. Accessories, cases, rack bags. There's an effect section. Guitar and bass effects. And that's pretty much it. Right, okay. I will go through this as quick as I can because there's a lot of stuff in here that's not relevant necessarily to us, but I'm not going to fill up the description box with it. I will just rattle through. If you want links, tell me. Alternatively, I'm just trying to think how to do this in terms of affiliate links. If you see something, I can add it to the various parts of the THOMANN store. Yeah, but I'm just making you aware of the product. So we've got TC Electronic Plethora X5. Richard waxes lyrical about these. £311, 18% off. We've got the orange O-Bass Glenn Hughes Purple. Deep Purple connection, of course. 471, 8% off. There's an Origin Effects Halcyon Blue Overdrive. 222, 10% off. We've got the even... I'm not going to do all the effect pedals because they're not all bass related. They're there if you want them. The Harley Benton PB20 SBK standard set. 17% off. 166, which is a bass, gig bag, amplifier, strap, tuner and cable. 166. The Marcus Miller Z34 in blue, we've already mentioned. There's a left-handed Sterling by MusicMan sub, Stingray 5 in like a sonic blue, 355, which is 20% off. We got the Line 6 Helix guitar processor, 1075. It doesn't seem like there's a discount on it. We got the EBS Microbass 3. Now that we will add, because that's come down in price. Best price the last 30 days was 315, 16% off. Let me just add this. It's already there. There's a THOMANN affiliate code there. I'll stick that in. Anyone wants that? EBS Microbass 3. We want to go there. I've just got to add something in there. Okay. So that was 266. And the description for that is one of those, an EBS Microbass 3. Give me a moment, folks. There we go. Okay, let's go back in there. So then we've got the Empress bass compressor, the blue. I was tempted to look at that. Martin Fay, you bought one. If you're there, Martin, remind me how you found that. 219, 10% off. Okay, put that in as well. That's a good price for that. Yep, we want that. One of the best bass compressor pedals there is. I know a lot of people that use them and vouch for them. Okie dokes. That's caught my eye. Right, Hofner Ignition VSB 266, 24% off. And they've got the HIVB SB Limited 333, 23% off. We then have a range of Joyo pedals. There's a Looper drum machine there for £69. There's an Empress Effects Para EQ Mark II Deluxe 279. The MXR Rockman X100 195. Harley Benton Spaceship pedal board, £35, 20% off. We've got a bunch of Sires, Marcus Miller P7 Alder, white tortoiseshell scratch plate, PJ setup, 409, 12% off. There's a Flammer delay and reverb pedal. There's some headphones, Bayer Dynamic. Carl Martin Axis Flanger, £49. There's a Spectre Euro 5 RST, which means it's got roasted maple neck. Zebrawood body limited edition, £2,298, 14% off. We've got the Electro Harmonics Pico Deep Freeze, 139, 12% off. The bunch of Flammer and Moore pedals there, delay, drum machine, phaser. Korg Pitch Crow AW 4G Black clip-on tuner, £14.90, 15% off. Got the Kramer Guitars Disciple D1 Bass Ebony 358 pointy headstock, big fat humbucking Music Man style pickup, 358, which is 10% off. I'm just going to add that. Bear with me a moment. We want that in instruments, and I'm going to stick that in there. 358. That is the Kramer Guitars Disciple D1 Bass Ebony. There we go. If you like a pointy headstock. Then we've got the Origin Effects Cali 76 V2 stack compressor. They're doing a thing on compressor pedals here, aren't they? £311, 12% off. Empress Effects Bass Para EQ 289, 17% off. We've then got a product that I do use, which is the Truetone One Spot Pro CS12. It's a power bank for running pedals on your board. £175, 8% off. Best price in the last 30 days, £191. I use this. I'll give you a link for this, folks, if you're after one. So that is 175. Just putting this in the description box. So everything we've mentioned so far, there are links, affiliate links in the description box below the video. Yeah, so I have that. That's what powers my pedals on my Pedaltrain board. Very good. How many characters have I got left? 500. Okay. Okay. Right. Back in the THOMANN here. Let's rattle through. Marcus Miller, Sire, V7, Swampash 4 reissue, 474, 20% off. There's the Superlux HA1D at 1690, which was like the Behringer IEM amp that we just showed on Amazon. Some more Flammer and Moore pedals. There's a Spectre NS Dimension MS4, so it's a fan fret Spectre model in faded black, £1,168, 19% off. It's a Protec PA7 equipment case, £80, 18% off. It's the 7. They do a PA3, which is £58. Sterling by MusicMan Stingray 2 Electric Blue 266, 23% off. Cheapest price in the last 30 days, 345. Let's add that. I'm just going to put that in. That's at 266. And that is that. Sorry, these are new deals that weren't in place a couple of days ago. Please give the video a thumbs up, folks, if you'd be so kind. This helps me, helps the video, helps the channel. Just checking everything is good. No new subscribers today. Okay, just check the community tab. That's all fine. Analytics, how are we doing? Okay, 372 views. Thank you very much, folks. Much appreciated, as always. Okay, that's fine. Right, we are there. That's fine. Right, back into THOMANN. We've got 57 minutes. Wampler, Beyerdynamic headphones. Sire, Marcus Miller, V7, Swampash 4 reissue, 474, 14% off. There's a Sterling by MusicMan Stingray 2 Misty Green, 297, 14% off. We've got a Gator rack bag there, £58, 12% off. Electro Harmonics Pico Pog Octaver 139, which is 21% off. Electro Harmonics Bender Royal Fuzz Orange, yes, misses. Pigtronics Gatekeeper Micro Pedal. We've got a Moore amp modeler. Wampler Cryptid Fuzz, no idea. Sterling by MusicMan Stingray 2. Obviously, this is a model. They've got a few different color options. So they're 266. You can have them in dark gray stealth black. You can have it in, yeah, done that one. You can have it in, what? That's a stealth black, right? Thank you. You can have it in this, which is a special HH creme brulee. Oh, that's 2590. It's not even the same. What are you doing? No. That's completely out the price brand. So don't know what happened there, folks. So it went from a £266 base to that. Yes, okay. Sterling by MusicMan. Let's have a look. Here we go. Right, so they've got the Stingray two in black, electric blue, misty green. After that, the prices jump up. So in black, it's 266. In electric blue, it's 266. In misty green, it's 297. Then the prices rocket up. 1158 and 1258. Gotcha. Okay. Let's go back into here. Thank you very much. Flammer and Moore pedals, more Protect cases. Billy Sheehan, EBS Ultimate distortion pedal, signature drive, 143, 9% off. Okay. Sire, Marcus Miller Z7 Stingray, humbucker and single coil, 399, 14% off. The Moore bass sweeper pedal, £35, 19% off. Now we're getting to it. You'll see there on the screen, hopefully, I just check. Yeah, you can see here, there is a Source Audio Ultrawave multiband processor. In a moment, the bass version will be there. There's a Spectre NS Dimension HP in white, 4-string, 1298, 28% off. We've got Squier CV Act 70s jazz bass, basically. 2 single coils. Maple neck, turquoise, green, blue, 429, 9% off. D'Addario XPND 2 pedal board, 129. Marcus Miller Z75 in antique white, 425. Then we've got another Harley Benton PB20 set, which is bass, gig bag, speaker combo, strap, lead, tuner, 133, 11% off. Left-handed Marcus Miller Z74, 499. We've got some Sennheiser IE200 IEMs, £89, 23% off. A Gator rack mount 3-unit case, £88, 16% off. There's a Gator rack bag, 113, I think that's 4 unit. Left-handed Sire, Marcus Miller. We've got the Harley Benton gig bag set again. With a combo, 175. Neumann headphones, 489. I'm just trying to pick out the prominent things here. Squier CV Act 70s in like a copper orange, 429. Harley Benton dynamic compressor, 22 quid. I'm trying to find that Source Audio, the bass version. Marcus Miller Z7 4 in mint green, 366, which is 13% off. Then we've got a couple of bass things here. The Ampeg Classic Analog Bass Preamp, 80 quid, 24% off. Best price in the last 30 days, 105. Let me just add that in. I want that. And it's 80 quid. I have one here for review. It's been here for some time. We're going back to the Yamaha once I finish with it. But there we go. And then the product I was just mentioning, the Source Audio Ultrawave multiband bass multiband processor. 132, 39% off. Best price last 30 days, 218. So that's there. Twin inputs, twin outputs. It does a lot of stuff. Check it on YouTube. I think I've already got that in the list higher up. I think I have. About 8 items down. Right. That's where we were. There's a Lakeland Skyline 4402 Deluxe. Kind of a cherry burst, 1699. It's 9% off. Okay. And we've got some rattling through because I can see time's sapping away. Got a THOMANN rack case, 4 unit shallow case, £62. Marcus Miller V5 24 fret natural 379, 24% off. Okay, that's nothing to do with bass. We've got Harley Benton Spaceship pedal board, £44. A Schecter Johnny Christ bass 5-string 1245, 16% off. THOMANN rack 3 unit, £80. Dingwall. Only Dingwall I've seen so far. Dingwall D-Rock standard black matte 1699, 15% off. There's a Line 6 Helix Stomp 525, which is 5% off. Yamaha TRBX 174 in natural 253. A Gator GM15 sort of rack case. It's not rack, is it? It's a case, sorry. £88. THOMANN rack case 3 units, £66. Quick look here. TC Electronic Plethora X3 215. Yamaha TRBX 174 in black, £240. We got the Epiphone Embassy bass Wanderlust Green 395. We've got some pedals. There's a rack 6 unit there, £88. Spectre NS Dimension HP in gunmetal grey, 1298. Okay, there's a bass compressor from Joyo, £44. We got the Spectre NS Dimension MS4 black and blue, 1168. NS Dimension Spectre in Inferno Red, 1168. We've got the Nux Melvin Lee Davis bass preamp, 114, 18% off. Bunch of pedals. Marcus Miller Z75 mint green 425. I mentioned that before. Kramer Guitars Disciple bass pearl white 358, 10% off. Let's have a look. We've done the EBS compressor pedal. There's a Squier CV Axe 70s Cherry Sunburst 444. Marcus Miller V10 5-string 854. Squier, we've already done that. Valeton sampler looper. There, just scrolling through. That is all the bass stuff on THOMANN. Done. Right, let's have a look at Andertons. So I'll share my screen with you. Hope you're finding deals here, guys. Hello, young James. Hope you're well. Yes, you was the Phil Jones thing. Now, bizarrely, that didn't come up on the searches. So from Bill, let me just click on this. Phil Jones X4 Nano bass. Bear with me. It's there, isn't it? You can have it in red or black. Let me share this with you. So for those who are wondering what we're talking about, this Bill suggested this. There you go. So it's the Nano Bass X4 by Phil Jones, 177, 46% off. If you're looking for a small portable practice combo for home, small rehearsals, acoustic gigs maybe, you can also get it in white. It's a transistor solid state design, 35 watts, available in red, black and white. In fact, what I will do, let me just take that 177. I'll add this to the description box. 177. Nearly half price. There. For bass guitar and ukulele. Right, let's just stick that in. Here we go. That's in there. Okay, right, we were going to Andertons, weren't we? But I'll tell you what, let's do, yes, actually we will do Andertons. Let's do Andertons. Okay, so like I say, I don't know if the store-wide affiliate link is working at the moment. They haven't sent us anything regarding this new affiliate impact thing, so we'll just have to go with it as is. You get triple loyalty points if you buy through Andertons. Right, I want to show all bass guitar offers. 71 Black Friday bass guitar offers. Hopefully you can see that. You can. Good. Right, I'll rattle through these as quick as I can, okay? So we got the Way Huge limited edition Purple Platypus Octadrive Mark II pedal, $79.99, usually $174.99. We've got a Squier Classic Vibe 70s Jazz Bass Black Maple Board, Black Blocks, $3.99. I'll try and find the significant discounts because some of these only got small amounts of. Fender American Vintage 260s P bass, $199, so you're saving 150 quid. Fender Vintera 260s Jazz Bass in blue, $849. Epiphone Viola Bass, $299 instead of $399. Epiphone EB3 SG Bass Black, $319 instead of $359. You've got a Schecter Model T4 Exotic in natural satin zero coat, $999, saving 150 quid. Sire Marcus Miller Z3 Stingray in pink. You wanted a pink, a rose gold it's called, $349. Hello, James. I see you there. I'm not having people on screen today because this goes by too quick. And we're out the door in 43 minutes time. Bill Derbyshire sound way better than you'd expect. That we're talking about the Nano bass. Sean Jones bass. See, Reed is in Lancs are offering 10% today. Thank you very much for that. Stacey, good morning. Good to see you. Anyone sees deals, email them to me at brooksysbasscorner@gmail.com and then I can post them up on screen. That's fine. We're up to date with those. Yep, that's fine. Emails all done. Right, let's get back into Andertons here. So they've got Warwick Rock Bass in transparent satin, Nirvana Black, $619 instead of $719. Sire Marcus Miller GB5 Electroacoustic 4-string bass, $349 instead of $449. Epiphone Jack Cassidy Signature Bass in faded Pelham Blue, $599 instead of $699. B-Stock Fender FA 450 CE Bass Laurel Fingerboard 3-color sunburst, $287. Got a Hills Next HNB3 in satin black, $399 instead of $499. B-Stock Fender Standard Jazz Bass black and black pickguard maple board, $439 instead of $549. Saving £110. Sire Marcus Miller U7 4-string in rose gold, $399 instead of $479. Fender American Ultra 2 Jazz Bass Guitar in Texas T with an ebony fingerboard, $1899 instead of $2179. Fender American Vintage 254 Precision 2-color sunburst, $1999 instead of $2249. Fender American Vintage 266 Jazz Bass in Seafoam Green, $1799 instead of $1849. A B-Stock Sire Marcus Miller V7 Fretless Swamp Ash 5-string bass in transparent black satin, $472. MusicMan Bongo 5 HH in blood orange, $2699 instead of $3199. Sire Marcus Miller V8 Swamp Ash 4-string in white blonde, $699 instead of $769. Then we've got a couple of Sires, not huge discounts, about 50 quid off. Dingwall D-Rock Kaya 4-string in gloss metal flake aquamarine, $1499, saving £200 on that. Warwick GPS Streamer CV4 in burgundy red, transparent satin, $1949 instead of $2199. Now here's one. Warwick GPS Streamer CV4 in creme white, high polish, $2399 instead of $3699. Fender American Vintage 2 60s Precision 3-color sunburst, $1959 instead of $214. Yep. MusicMan Bongo 4HH in Stealth Black 2599 instead of 3099. Fender Vintera 2 849 instead of 999. Fender Vintera 2 70s Mustang bass guitar in competition blue 849 instead of 999. Then we got a couple of Fenders. One of them's £200 off. Vintera 2 70s Telecaster bass in vintage white. We've got Sire left-hand Marcus Miller Z7 in burgundy. Fender Vintage 2 American 66 jazz bass in Olympic white 1799 said 2199. We've got Hills Next HNB 3 in satin ivory 399 said 499. Fender American Vintage 2 1960s Precision Daphne Blue 16 teeth in it 1959 said 2149. Hills Next HMB 5 in gloss gunmetal grey with fan frets. Try saying all that when you've been on the Source. 479.99 instead of 599. Got Sire Marcus Miller left-handed SM7 Swampash 5-string bass natural 749 instead of 949. There's another Hills there, £120 off. We've got B-Stock Fender American Vintage 266 jazz bass, 3-tone sunburst 1759 instead 2199. We've got a load of these Hills basses here, obviously on a bit of a clear out. There's also a Fender Vintera 2 60s P bass in Olympic white, 849 instead of 999. Some Sires there. Okay, page 2. Can't be too many left there. Sire Marcus Miller V6s, 479 instead of 529. There's a bunch of those. Marcus Miller Sire V5s at 389 instead of 429. There's a Marcus Miller P7, which is PJ, second generation Dakota Red, 569. Then a bunch of Marcus Miller P7s and a V6 and a GB5. Okay, it's an Ibanez EHB 1500 CTF in Cosmic Blue Starburst Flat 1249. It's out of stock. Okay. Okay, there's a lot of things out of stock. Then we're on pre-orders. Okay, that's the Black Friday bass deals at Andertons. Let's go to the fine people at Bass Direct. I'm coming your way. I can see people posting. Jamie, but there's no ping. Hello. They sound Jack Cassidy has a good thump. Yes, you're right. Gareth will attest to that. Right, share the screen. We want Bass Direct. Okay, now I know they've got a load of stuff in their sale. They have an ongoing sale all the time. They don't do anything specifically for Black Friday, as the boss man told me once upon a time. So, in their deal at the moment, you should be seeing this. Yes, you can. That's good. Billy Sheehan, Ultimate Signature Pedal, 209, saving 10 quid. MXR Vintage Bass Octave, you're saving 18 quid. MXR Bass Envelope Filter, saving 20 quid, 167. MXR Bass Octave Deluxe at 143, you're saving 22 quid. Hipshot Rickenbacker replacement bridges pre-2020 between 120 and 190 depending which item you go for. TGI Gig Bag Electric Bass Ultimate Series 115 instead of 129. The Sazowski onboard bass preamp 159 instead of 175. Labella RX Nickel 5-string Dingwall scale £35 instead of 40. Then we got some Dunlop Super Bright nickel wound bass strings, and some Dunlop Marcus Miller Super Bright bass strings between $29.99 and $39.99. Labella Deep Talking bass white nylon tape strings, 35 quid to £46. The Babbage Full Contact Hardware Z Series bass bridge, 85 to £119. Dunlop Super Bright Steels, £29.99 to £36.99. We've got Groove Gear fret wraps, string muters in World Flags, £10 to £12.99. We've got Radial JDV Mark III DI box, preamp box at $350 instead of $399. We've got an MXR bass overdrive at $149 instead of $162.99. The MXR Phase 95 at $119. The MXR Phase 90 at $99. Got the Dunlop Justin Chancellor Crybaby Wah at 329. The Phil Jones Bass PE5 Preamp and DI pedal at 175. The Two Notes Revolt Bass at 269. The Aguilar Tone Hammer 700 head at 750 pounds instead of 1169. We've got the Spectre NS2 4-string neck through spalted maple bass 5999 instead of 6350. Got the Gensler Magellan 800 amp at 850. The Yamaha SLB 300 silent upright bass at 3299. A Cort Elric NJS4 in black at 875. The Cort 8. The Cort. I'm going to get jaw lock at this rate. Cort Artisan A5 Ultra Ash ENB £100 off at 1099. The Cort Rhythmic Natural at 899. The Bergantino Super Pre pedal at 699. The Creation Audio Labs MW1775. Hold on, you got 4 pages of deals here. Right, in that case, we're going to rattle through them a bit sharpish. Okay, go to the top of the screen, Mike. Dingwalls, NG3s, 2299, 2150. Dingwall D-Rock Standard 4-string Aquamarine, 1750. Mayonnaise Jabber, 422. I can't read out all these prices, so I'm going to rattle through the items. Spectre NS Dimensions, Spectre Euro 4 RSTs, GR Bass, AT Cube Acoustic, Modern Vintage, MVP4 62 black and white. Different prices though. Spectre NS Ethos 5 Interstellar 1499. You got the Dingwall 35th anniversary drive pedal at 229. There's a Hofner, very thin HCT 500/8, very thin bass, long scale, dark cherry 649. Then there's a bunch of other things. I'll just direct you to bass, directed so much there. They got GR bass, AT cubes, AT 112s, AT 212s, and the AT 410s. Morauschick Jake, Ashdown headphones, £25 off. Dunlop strings, Ampeg Venture amps. What we got there? It's about £85 off and £35 off. I know Ashdown have some stuff in their Black Friday deal, so we're going over there shortly. Grossman string sets 4s and 5s, line 6 HS Effects, line 6 Variax 450. Spectre Euro 5 RST Sundown Glow 2350. Dingwall strings, another NG3 in Celestial Blue, an EBS Neoline 110 pre-owned, 500 quid. That's a bit steep. You can get 212 second hand for 350, but there we go. Ibanez EHB 1000 AOM Arctic Ocean Matte 999. There's a Mark based Little Mark Vintage 1000. Hagstrom Super Swede Bass B Stock 895. Bergantino Forte HP 2X Bass Amp 1599, saving you 100 quid. Empress Para EQ, Morauschick Elwood, some Payson strings, Labella strings. We're on the last page. Here we go. I'm rattling through this. We've literally got 31 minutes to do the rest. Morauschick Elwood, Mark bass, MB yellow, Dingwall NG3 in Black Forest Green 2150, GR Bass Groove 1200 1099, some Ibanez, Dragon Eye Burst Flat, Headless 1199, Aliasonic The Doom, High Gloss Flamed Purple, you dope, 2999. Dark Glass Vintage Deluxe 275, Dark Glass Alpha Omega Photon 399, the Court Space 4 Star Dust Black Richards Tickle 619, Wilcox Guitars Sabre, fabulous basses, reviewed them long time ago, 1650, TC Electronic Blacksmith pre-owned 799. Some MTD Kingstons, a Sadowski Metro line 24 fret modern bass, special edition Nebula 4599, acoustic image Focus 1 pre-owned amp 389, And then there's a bunch of other bits and bobs. Aguilar Tone Hammer 500 pre-owned 499. It's midday. We've got 30 minutes to go. That's Bass Direct done. I've got a list here of things I need to rattle through. Right, let's just mark these off, Michael John. Hey, I'm not going to get time to go to Amazon.com, I'm afraid. Sorry, guys. THOMANN done. Right, guitar. And we've got a subscriber. While we've been doing this, we've gained a subscriber. Thank you very much if you're that person. Good to see you. Right, community tab. Just check the messages. Everything's good there. Yep, emails. Nothing new in the inbox. Brooks's Bass Corner. You can email me today. Can't come to screen, but you can email brooks'sbasscorner@gmail.com. Analysis. We have got 519 people who've been watching this stream. Thank you very much. Whew. Right, we can update that. That's all good. So as I said, everything up to about 11:45 is in the links. Affiliate links are in the description box, so you can watch this later if you're watching it later. Those deals are all there. You can shop at your leisure. Just checking that's all working. Those analytics are right. Yep, good. Here we go. Gareth, you love your Epiphone Jack Cassidy. I know that. Right, let's get into... We've done that. Right, said guitar. So just bear me a moment. A quick scoof of something. Now, I know there is some stuff there. Black Friday up to 50% off. Right, let's just check that. They actually don't have a specific bass Black Friday section, I don't think. We got bass guitars, but is that taking me Black Friday deals? No, it's just... Oh, okay. Clearance bass guitars. Right, 77 products. Okay, you've got Epiphone Grabber Bass, Ebony, 699 instead of 929. Lots of Epiphone here. Thunderbird, 64 in Ember Red, 619. Squier Classic Vibe Telecaster Bass in Mocha, 379. Oh, blimey. Fender American Vintage 2 66 Jazz Bass in Seafoam Green, 1849. There's a couple of other jazz basses there in 1849. 1949 Daphne Blue, 1949 for the 3-color Sunburst. We've got a Vintage 254 Precision Bass Maple Fingerboard Vintage Blonde, 1719. Price was 2549. Cripes. Fender Vintera 60s Bass 6 Rosewood Fiesta Red, 949 instead of 1199. Okay. I'm just trying to find you the big deals here. Vintera 260s Precision Bass in Olympic White, 829 instead of 1049. Vintera 250s Precision. I'm presuming you're seeing this. You're not, because I haven't shared the screen. Idiot. Bear with me. I'll scroll through so you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. Here we go. Epiphone Grabber Bass. Epiphone Thunderbird 64. Squier Classic Vibe Telecaster in Mocha. Fender American 266 Jazz Bass in Seafoam Green. I'll just scroll through. You'll see what I've been talking about. There we go. Epiphone El Capitan J200 Studio Bass with a Fishman pickup. Aged Antique Natural 599 instead of 709. MusicMan Stingray Buttercream Rosewood Fingerboard 2499 instead of 2799. Epiphone Thunderbird 64 Silver Mist, saving 100 quid there. Sadowski Metro Express Hybrid PJ Candy Apple Red 699 instead of 899. A Vintage is the brand V51 SB 259 instead of 329. More Sadowski stuff. Steinberger Spirit XT2 Hot Rod Red, 349 instead of 529. Get your headless thing on. Another Epiphone grabber. Another vintage Sadowski, more Steinberger. Dan Electro. This is for Bernie, John Taylor's tech. Dan Electro DL58 RD Longhorn short scale bass, red hot, 499 instead of 699. Sandberg California VM high gloss 3-tone sunburst, 1699, saving you 100 quid. MusicMan Stingray Special twin humbucker in Sea Breeze, that's called apparently, 2499 instead of 2799. Court GB Modern 5 in charcoal grey, 999, saving you 200 quid. Fender American Professional 2 jazz bass in Miami Blue, saving you £400, 1599. Music Man Dark Ray 4 in gold bars, 2499. Rickenbacker 4005XC 90th anniversary limited edition short scale bass amber Fireglow, 4799. Fender limited edition Laura Lee jazz bass vintage white rosewood fingerboard, 1269, saving you about 130 quid. We've got some Squier stuff there, some Ibanez's. Oh, SR5000 Prestige oil finish Ibanez, 1499 instead of 2199. We've got some Ibanez EHB Series 5 string basses, multi-scale fan fret, I think headless 2, 1099. Yeah, there's a bunch of those, and 1399 for the 5 strings. Squier Classic Vibe 60s jazz bass Daphne. This is the bass I reviewed at the gallery back in 2019, which blew all the other expensive jazz basses out of the water. 379. There's a Fender American Ultra 2 Meteora bass Texas T. Okay, Ebony fingerboard, 1999. We've got a MusicMan Sterling Stingray 5 Ray 35 sported maple 3-tone sunburst X demo, 1119. Okay, then there's some Yamahas there, about £100 off. Fender Custom Shop 91 fretless jazz, 3799. Hagstrom 729, saving you about £200. Another of those Squier Classic Vibe 60s at 359, X demo. Court C4 249. A bunch of John Taylor Dingwalls, 2199, saving you £400. Court A5 plus 999. We're there. We're done. Right. Okay. Guitar. You are done. Let's go to Ashdown. I know they've got deals because I got their email this morning. Good morning, Dan and Mark. Add the screen would be good. Jim Geiger Music. Hey, good to see you. Oh, someone's trying to ring me, but they're not going to get me. Not at the moment, mate. There are no curry deals. Not as far as I've ever seen. Ashdown, there we go, sharing that. Gareth, who Laura Lee? I'm not familiar with her. No, me neither. Let one of the younger generation tell us who they are, or who she is, sorry. We've got 21 minutes. It's 21 minutes to go, isn't it? It's 21 minutes to go. Right, Black Friday here at Ashdown. We have got... we want bass stuff, really. I know there's some guitar stuff in here too. Okay, right, okay. Got the Ashdown Eliza. Now, I don't know which ones of these are bass amps and which ones aren't, because they've started doing guitar stuff as well. Anyway, they've got the Eliza model there. Bear with me 2 seconds. Al, I'm just in the middle of a live chat on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, speak to you in a moment.
I'll come back to you shortly. Bye, mate. Bye. Musicians, hey? That's 179 instead of 299. We come back through. We've got amps there. So, KT15 79.99. KT15 with effects 139.99. I'm assuming this is like Ashdown's version of the katanas that Boss are doing. KT30 with effects 169.99. Merch deals, t-shirts, hats, bum bags. Do people still wear those? I don't know. Not seeing lots of Black Friday stuff here, folks. I did get an email from them this morning saying there were loads and loads of deals on. I'm assuming this is all part of the same thing. Okay. Lots of B stock items. B stock original C115T 300 kickback combo 589. There's a Rootmaster there, C210T 500 Evo 2 659. The Geezer Butler pedal 249 sold out. Okay, then we've got a bunch of heads here. The SX5H 444, the SX50 SX third time lucky. S8. It's not coming out, is it? SX50H 604. The SX112F 23920, the SX212A 364, SX212F 364, and a SX412F. I think these are guitar cabs 59920. Let's have a look, see if there's anything else. That's all I can see. I got an email from them this morning. I think that's in there. There it is. Okay, that Eliza is a Bluetooth speaker. 179. Right, see if I click on that, it should take me to all the B stock, but I wasn't seeing. No. Okay, that's Ashdown done. Pretty much. Okay, guitar we've done. Right, Gareth, we've got 15, 16, 18 minutes. I'm going to rattle through all the posts you sent me the other day. There are loads, so just bear with me, folks. Okay. Right, let's go through these. Gareth's been a stalwart this week, sending me all the deals that I've missed. So just bear me a moment, guys. Okay, that's all that. There were loads here. Okay, we've done all the Amazon stuff. Some of the guitar stuff, like dark glass amps. Is that still there? It is. Oh no, out of stock. See, this is the thing. A lot of the Black Friday deals that went way. They went so early. There is a dark glass Exponent 500 solid state bass amp head for $699, saving you 200 quid. Black Friday. Let me see if there's anything else I might have missed there. I don't think so. Bass amps. Here we go. There's a Laney. This is back at Guitar. There's a Laney R500 Richter bass combo, 449, saving you 130 quid. Mesa Boogie Subway D350, Class D solid state, 699 instead of 899. Boss Katana 112. Cabinet 599. Mesa Boogie 210 Subway diagonal bass cabinet 1199, saving you £200. Ashdown AB M210 Evo 4 Pro Neo bass cabinet 499. As I said, dark glass Exponent 500 699. Laney Digbeth Foundry DBF 30 1x8 combo 129, and a Mark bass DV Mark Raw Dog 60 pre-owned 249. Yeah, bass amps, done that. About pedals, not saying anything there. Give me a minute. Okay, there's no section, I don't think, for bass effects. We've got pedals, we've got brands. There's no section for, oh, here we go, bass pedals, thank you very much. Don't make it easy to get to, guitar. Okay, there's all sorts of modelling and line 6 stuff. I'm not seeing huge discounts in the bass pedal section. There are some discounts, not huge ones. An Ampeg OptoComp bass compressor, £99 instead of 128. Boss BF3 flanger, 139 instead of 149. And it's just a load of bass pedal prices, not really discounted. Electro Harmonix Deluxe bass Big Muff Pi, 129 instead of 143. Boss CB3 bass chorus, 109 instead of 119. The Laney Digbeth DB preamp pedal, 139 instead of 159. The Boss GEB7 bass equalizer, 7-band, 119 instead of 129. Ampeg liquefier bass chorus, £99 instead of 128. We've got the Electro Harmonix Nano Bass Big Muff Pi Fuzz at £79. The Ampeg SCR DI bass preamp and DI with scrambler overdrive, 249 instead of 320. Boss BC1X bass compressor, 199 instead of 219. Digitech bass whammy, 189 instead of 199. Oh, blimey, 3 pages of this. Okay. Bill, sorry. Laura Lee is based in, found a member of a band called Krangin, apparently. Okay, let's see if there's any other. Headrush core guitar amp modeler multi-effects processor pedal, 619 instead of 679. That line 6 Helix rack amp modeler multi-effects processor rack unit, 1299 instead of 1499. The Electro Harmonix bass monosynth, 125 instead of 137. Laney Black Country Customs Blackheath bass distortion, £99 instead of 119. The Scrambler bass overdrive by Ampeg, £99 instead of 128. The Laney Black Country Customs, the 85 bass interval, which I think is a delay, 129 instead of 159. What else we got here? Loads of line 6 stuff. The Boss GT1B bass effects processor, 199. Okay. The line 6 Pod Express bass multi-effects pedal, 149 instead of 199. We've got the Ashdown James Lomenzo Mega Drive bass overdrive, 179 instead of 229. And they're doing the Source Audio Ultrawave at 189, which is quite a bit more than THOMANN were doing it for. See what else we got. All the Zoom stuff there's out of stock. All done. Right, that's guitar. Right, Gaz, we were going through your posts. Okay. I'm going through your stuff, Gaz. And we got 11 minutes. Guitar World. Oh, no, that's done. That's done. Okie dokes. Right, we did that. Done that. These are all THOMANN things. They're all done. What's this? This is on THOMANN. Wireless, 5.8 gigahertz, 29 quid. Let me share the page here so people can see what we're talking about. So if this is your thing, wireless unit, I don't know how good they are. 5.8 gigahertz instrument wireless system, 29 quid. I'll add it to the THOMANN. We'll put it under accessories. It's in the Brooks's Base Corner store. There we go. And one of those. We'll add, okay, that's gone. And Billy Sheehan, that should be already in the effects part, I think. It is. That's all good. Okay. Did that. What's that? The XV V19. Oh, no, that's all sold out as well. You see, a lot of these deals were there up until like yesterday, and then they've gone. Did that. I think we did that. We did do the Dingwall D-Rocks that are on THOMANN, 1699. I will just make sure I've added them. They are in the instruments. Very good. Okay. TC Electronic Plethora we did. We did Bass Direct. That's cool. Just scrolling through our messages here. Ah, yes. Gareth pointed me towards these. So Music Room. Let me share this. Music Room. Gareth found, which I haven't seen for a long time, Hartkey strings. They used to be everywhere. They were all over Amazon and eBay. And I haven't seen them in ages, but they're doing 4-string sets, 40 to 100, £13.50. They may be made by D'Addario, I'm not sure. But they're available there. I can give you a link to those. It's not an affiliate link, but I can give you a link. Is Music Room part of DV247? Might be. So those are in there. Please, folks, give the video a thumbs up if you'd be so kind. It really helps the video, helps me, helps the channel. Trying to bring these deals to you. We've got 7 minutes left. So I will carry on going through Gareth's and my chat because he found me so many good deals. Michael Kelly Element 4Q bass guitar. I'll just post these in, let you guys see them at your own leisure. But well done, Gareth. You've come up trumps this year. Well done. And this is before. Oh, and I've got to rattle through the backs stuff. So a lot of you will know backs closed down in the UK a number of months ago, and then they've come back. They have a thing today where if you use the code BF2025, you get Black Friday pricing and deals. Stacey Ann, thank you very much for your super chat. Thank you. It's not the second, it's the third. That's the Black Friday code to use on Bax Music. Thank you, Stacey. Bless you. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. If anyone else would like to help the channel with super chat payments, feel free. It's very, well, it helps me, helps the channel, helps the video. Thank you. We're rattling in. We've got 6 minutes left to go. Thank you, Stacey. As I say, anyone wishes to help the channel, keep the channel going, super chat payments. At the bottom of the live chat box, you'll see a rectangle with a dollar symbol in. If you've enjoyed this live chat, trying to find you guys the deals, feel free to contribute. It helps. It is the third one, yes. Right, let's get into these. So, Gareth, those are there. Right, okay. Okay, I'll try and share this page so you can see this. So these are deals that Gaz found on Bax Music. So they got the Black Star combos, 500 watt, 210 at 680. But there is a deal. So up to 10% off everything. And the more you order, the more you get off in terms of price. So you can earn up to 10% off everything. And I'll let you guys check all of that out. I'm just trying to click on the various. So there's also a 1x12 combo that's 286. In fact, I could just go through all of these, couldn't I? Right, so here we go. Black Star, 1x12, 286. Debut bass 25, 173. And then various prices, so there are deals there. Let me see if they've got a Black Friday section, which I'm sure they have. But there is how their pricing's going today. So if you spend £100 plus, it's 5% off. You spend £200 plus, it's 7.5%. If you spend £1,000, you get 10% off. Right, so we want bass guitars and we want Black Friday deals. There's loads of stuff there, right? They've got B stock, they've got second-hand basses, discounted gear, I guess is what we're looking for. But they haven't got a... Doesn't look like they've got a dedicated Black Friday section. They've got Warwick strings as well, 35.95 gauge at £8.15. And obviously we've got the bargainous Warwick string set that Gaz found a few weeks ago, which is 5-string set going for about £3. Here we go, right in front of me. £3.53 for 45 to 135. These are nickel strings, 45 to 135, 5-string set, £3.53, 76% off. If they're your thing, I'll put a link in. It's not an affiliate link. We did get no affiliate commission with Bax, sadly. There we go. There's the cheap Bax strings link. We got 2 minutes, folks. And then I am out the door, off to a show. Here we go, Black Friday section, right. So yes, your code for Bax is BF2025. The top 20 Black Friday deals. Is there anything bass related there? There is a Shure SM7DB mic like this, which I think is the newer version, with the discount 387. Shure Beta 58A vocal mic, very good microphones. You get 5% off, 134. Black Star debut bass 25 combo 164 with the discount. Mic stand 14 quid. See all Black Friday deals. You could 1138 products. I have not got time to go scrolling through all that lot. There are some basses. There's a bass Faisley Outlaw Series Judge Basic jazz bass with a gig bag 113. Yeah, I'll have to leave you folks to scroll through that lot, I'm afraid. There are deals out there, folks. If I've missed any retailers, I'm very sorry. We only had 2.5 hours today. Last year we had 4 hours, but I've got to go off to a show, so oh yeah. All good. All good. 2 seconds. What's that? Right, that's all good. That's done. That is done. Thank you, guys. Thank you for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. It's 12:30. I've got to hit the road. Guys, like I said, if you're a 4-string player, bin or sell the 5th string, you know the deal. I will see you all on Tuesday, regular live chat. No, I won't see you Tuesday. I'll see you Wednesday. Tuesday, I'll be doing a gig. So Tuesday's live chat is bumped forward into Wednesday. So Wednesday, 3rd of December. You can go on the link for it, ask for a notification, but it'll be 8 o'clock on Wednesday, not Tuesday. So I'm out. Gigs now. I will see you Tuesday. There might be a live chat on Sunday. We'll see. I've got videos to edit and content to get up. So it's busy, isn't it? Thank you very much for joining in. Thanks for getting involved. Thank you to Stacey for the super chat. Amazing, outstanding. Guys, thank you for all your help. That's Black Friday done for another week. If you're watching after the event, the links for all the affiliate products that we were talking about are in the description box. Click on those links. If you buy any of the products, we get an affiliate commission. For the Amazon links, when you click on them, it puts a tracking cookie on your device, which it's like an egg timer. You've got 24 hours from clicking that link to go through with the purchase for us to get the affiliate commission. So if you fill your basket with all the deals that we've put on there, if you don't buy any of them before 24 hours has elapsed, we won't get the affiliate commission. But hey ho, that's the way it works. Anyway, on that note, guys and girls, go and have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Hope you have a good time. If you're out gigging, be safe. Drive home safely. I'll see you Tuesday. I won't see you Tuesday. I'll see you Wednesday. If not before, take it easy. I'll speak to you soon. All the best.